I slept like a brick last night.
Even with the tick apocalypse?
It was bad, but nope. Crashed hard. I didn't even hear you get up. I'm guessing you got up a few times to check for ticks.
Last night they were crawling all over us on all our stuff. I don't know. But I did a little inspection when I got up this morning and I didn't see anything. That's amazing out there.
Oh, this is Heather's second best breakfast that she makes. This is the strawberry vanilla.
It's her number one.
Banana nutmeg. It's the best.
No contest.
It's
What the blueberry? It's good.
It's pretty good too. I'm still gonna say that's a solid third, but nutmeg, I could eat that every day.
I feel like we escaped the tick apocalypse last night. So far, so good. Ryan was picking him out of his neck and hairline like for a good half hour. Oh, there's another one. Oh, another one. It was pretty sweet. Well, we glassed here at our tent all morning. We decided we're gonna climb to the top of that for a better vantage point. We've got everything we need for the day if we gotta dive off the mountain again and chase a bear. So we're in good shape. Just gotta find a bear. Oh, that was super fun. 1,000 feet in 0.6 miles. It's a bit of a climb.
Seems like when things get tough, you just go higher, right? So you can see more, new perspective of everything. And yet I still haven't seen a bear from up here. He's a long ways.
So Ryan found a bear on the moon. On the moon. So we're going after it. It looks really nice. It looks
like Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder's
2.0.
brother. 2.0. It looks, he's a toad. Big old hog leg up there for sure. Cool color too. But he's just wide out in the open.
Yeah, he's dark chocolate. Nice looking bear. So we've got to go down here, grab our camp, climb all the way back up to that saddle.
So it's 1,000 down. It's probably 1,200 to the saddle again. And then if he's still there, we're gonna drop 1,200, 1,000, 1,200, and then out the other side to get him.
It's more than 1,000. It was 1,000 from there to the peak this morning.
Yeah, so 1,400.
Yeah.
So more than that.
The thing is, we're probably going to kill one on the way to kill that one because basically
I hope so.
It's a long trek. A lot can happen between here and there.
It's true. Either way, we just got to get up there by this evening.
Yeah.
Maybe we go for him tomorrow.
Tonight. What time is it?
Tonight it's 4.
We got 5 or 6 hours. 5 hours?
If we can get there, I'm stoked.
All right. The hunt is on. Kind of. Took us 2 days to get to Chocolate Thunder. Just apropos that it takes 2 days to get to Chocolate Thunder 2.0. This high elevation camp served its purpose. We're gonna break this down and then we basically got to go over that. Over there and then over that. Right?
Right. We got a lot of chickas to do today. Ups and downs.
Well, got camps loaded up. We got to go down the mountain where we stashed our gear yesterday and grab it so we can climb back up on the other side.
Well, we got off the hill, got our little hang down here where the rest of our food was, and we're gonna hit this ridge and start up this hot hill.
That's the best part, is the hot hill.
No, it's not. You're crazy. Well, we're up in the basin that we aren't making it very quick, but get up to this top and post up, try to find that bear on the other side. He's still going to be a long ways off, but hopefully we can get eyes on him. Well, we just got up onto this ridge. We were going to poke our nose over and try to pick up that big chocolate that we saw before. And I looked up on this ridge. 2 big old grizzlies. There's a big old sow and a giant boar. And she's like, they chased each other around a little bit. She looks ready to breed though. They're just right next to each other up there, giants. So we're watching them a little bit. They're so big. They're huge. Just huge. You see the head on that old boar? Massive. Just nothing like a black bear. They look about 5 times as big as a big black bear from here. Just giant. Yeah, this was our camping spot, right in this little swale. But that's not going to be the case anymore. They're just so close. I don't know, what are they, about 350 yards or so from the other side. We couldn't see them. It's just a little tucked in shaded spot on the top of this mountain. Probably been up here all day. He's just a giant. She's running over the ridge right now. Well, we're sneaking underneath those grizzly. Trying to sneak past them. They went over the ridge. And we're just kind of creeping down this hill underneath them. Hoping they leave us alone. How cool is this place? We might just see one come across our hillside here tonight. But we picked up another bear on the very top. He's a long ways off. There's no way we'd get up there, but so we got 2 bears in this basin we know of. So that's good.
2 black bears.
2 black bears plus 2 grizz right behind us. And we're hoping they stay in that other basin and keep going the other way. But we just got to find a spot to camp and perch up so we can watch this all day tomorrow.
Tomorrow looks like we're gonna kill a bear, maybe 2.
All right, well, we got down from the G-Bears. We hope we're far enough away from the G-Bears. We got a couple of grouse trying to make some sweet love here in front of us. And then we've got picked up a small cinnamon up in this basin. We're looking for thunder, but he's not, we haven't picked him up yet, but Brian picked up a nice big jet black up on the top too. So we've got 3 bears in this basin right now, at least. So we got bears to go for tomorrow, but we're losing daylight, so we just don't have time to go for them, because that black one is definitely worthy. And we haven't picked up old chocolate yet, but I think we will.
Well, there's not much room on this hillside. We found a spot that's kind of level, and then we had to kick out some beds. I'll show you my construction here. Here's Ryan's little spot right here. Kicked out about a foot worth of dirt. I actually built this glorious shelf. Had to pound in a few sticks here to hold my logs in place. And then I filled it with dirt in the back. It's flat. And hopefully that gives us a good night's rest. Those grizz are only on the ridge above us, so don't like that. We're gonna see if we can find a spot to put our food that's pretty far from us. There's nothing here except dirt and some trees, so it's not like it's a lush green hillside to feed on. So hopefully they don't even discover us. Of course, they're breeding, so the other thing is hopefully they're too busy getting it on to bother us. What's up, Ryan?
Just gonna make some breakfast, and I just looked at my hat this morning. Got some holes in it. Got my sweat must have tasted pretty good to whatever little rodent was in here. Just chewed the crud out of it.
I especially like the hole in the front there.
You like that?
That one's good.
Yeah.
Oh, how old is that hat? How many trips has it been
It's
on?
kind of old, but I didn't want to lose it quite yet.
I bet Hillary's gonna be excited about that.
And the worst thing
She's
is,
like, heck yeah.
Yeah.
New hat time.
This was about a foot from my face last night. I didn't even notice.
I like our little Zen tree in the middle of our shelter here.
Well, we could have had it. It was another 3 feet tall until you broke it.
Yeah.
What a makeshift camp we got here.
You know what though?
All kicked out. It was nice.
Kicked out beds.
Yeah. On a hill, like, it was a pretty sloped out hill we had going on here.
It worked like a charm. It was a little work digging out these beds here so we could camp here, but the view from our tent, pretty tough to beat. What'd you think of those grizzlies yesterday?
The ones that were just up here, just up on the knob. That was pretty cool to see. That was fun to watch that old boar just like blocking her. You could tell she wanted to come down this ridge. He didn't want her to come down this ridge. He just like body checker. It's pretty cool. So far the grizzlies that we've seen are just out in the wide open. That first one we saw was just out in a meadow. These two are just like wide open. It looks like the Brooks Range up there, just tundra. Big mountain, open. Hard to miss them. We could have easily hunted a lot closer to home too, and probably driven roads and just glassed from the truck or whatever and picked up bears. But you always kind of want to see, like, push your boundaries and see new areas. This one's been on the radar for a long time, and honestly, I'm using this as a scouting mission for deer and elk as well, so kind of get a little bit of that in as when you're chasing bears in the springtime. We gave ourselves 10 days on this trip. It's kind of what we try to do with everyone, because these type places, first off, it takes a couple days to get into. You know, even a 5-day trip in a place like this would be really, really tough. You could come right in and kill a bear and be done with it. Could happen, but I feel like we're going to use every one of our 10 days on this one because we just found our basin. We've got 3 days worth of food left, and we just found like where it feels really good, like we got a really good shot at killing some really nice big bears. Once you find a basin like this, it's like, okay, we found it. Now we can spend the next 2-3 days here and hopefully get 2 old mature boars out of it. But that's kind of the goal, is build a trip around 10 days. That just gives you all the time you need, really, to figure it out. Well, want to know the game plan?
Yeah.
Game plan is we just packed up everything for the day. We got a bear sighted up on the top of this ridge here. It's the jet black. He's not, I wouldn't say he's the biggest. He's not as big as Thunder 2.0 up here, but we're gonna climb up, and try to get better eyes on everything, see if we can pick up that chocolate. But we also have that jet black up here to go for, so it'd be nice to get him down.
Also, right where Chocolate 2.0, right where he was at, in the same cut, he glassed up a big old grizzly bear.
Big giant grizz.
He's feeding, cruising around, and then went up the cut. So another G bear spotted right where we're headed.
Right, we're in our basin. They just kind of keep popping up where we want to be. We wanted to be up there. Sow and Boar didn't let us stay up there for sure.
No, got our food hung. We're gonna leave our camp here. We're gonna bomb up there and kill a bear, and then motor back.
Eat some bear.
There's the tent. Ryan's got the idea we should leave the door open so they don't rip through the tent when they come for a visit. I think we're screwed either way. But if a grizzly wants to rip this thing into a pile of feathers and scrap cloth, it's gonna happen. What do you think, Ryan?
I think you're probably right. But hopefully it doesn't shred the tent either way. That would really suck. But
or the world's greatest air pad.
Sniff around, he'll pop the pads. Probably blow those sleeping bags apart, but as long as we have a tent.
A bit steep.
Yeah.
You know, it's steep when your knee is touching the hillside. That looks sketchy as hell to me. About an hour and a half, and we're up here where we saw that bear this morning. We have visibility of this whole basin. We're looking for Chocolate Thunder 2.0. He was over here straight in front of us.
No, we got a great vantage. We stay here the rest of the day. That jet black just shot over, unfortunately, because unless he comes back, we'll never see him. But we're hoping there's another bear up in this little drainage where we saw him last night. And then Thunder, there's a grizz in there too, but we're not even picking him up right now, and he's just probably in some of the timber. So we'll find him.
peanut butter bliss. Is he walking uphill? Is he walking uphill?
All right, well, it's 1:30. We've been keeping eyes on where Chocolate Thunder was. Chocolate Thunder is a little bit redder than we thought because he just showed back up. And small head, giant body on him. It's just a pretty bear. He's a long ways up, but we got to play on him. It's 1:30, so we're going to do everything we can to get up, get a side hill of him, and hopefully get a shot. He may tuck in for a while and come back out this evening, but we got to play on a great bear.
Yeah.
So.
Well, locked and loaded. Finally, a good bear in a killable spot. It's about frickin' time. This is a bear among bears. I haven't seen a color phase this big before.
No,
besides Chocolate Thunder.
They're usually on the smaller side when they're that blondish, reddish. He's got some dark to him, but in the sun it just makes him look so light. He's pretty. He's everything I'd hope for in a bear. I just hope we can get up there on him.
This is gonna be fun.
Heck yeah.
My friend.
That's a grind. That's a long
That's
ways.
an adventure.
Yeah, just getting through this ridge and then across that canyon. We're gonna stay on this ridge. We're not gonna just drop right down because the wind is up here. It's cutting across, but down there it's probably pushing up. We're gonna cut this ridge and take the bowl and angle our way up across. That way we keep the wind. That way, even if it does push that way, it won't be messing us up at all. Probably get a little bit above him, side hill, and off that ridge we should be able to look down into that next cut where he is.
We glassed a massive grizz in this same cut this morning, and we're gonna be moving right where we saw that grizz. Hopefully he's nowhere to be found. Well, we've hauled ass up this hill. Let's get above. We're almost to the peak, and then we're gonna cut across. But we're closing the distance fast.
Well, we're mid-bowl, and here's the timber. We're right next to the timber patch we wanted to get to look in. We're gonna shoot for the top end of this timber patch. We've got a good uphill wind, but when we get to these little top risers, it kind of drifts sideways on us. So we're gonna make sure we stay on the high side. But we're getting pretty close. We're probably 300 yards from where we need to perch up.
We're getting close. It's just over this. This is our ridge. We should be able to put eyes on him and maybe even be in range once we crest this edge.
I'm gonna get my rifle ready. This is right where we saw him last. It's right in this thick part of the trees here. That's where we last saw him. So we'll probably post up a little shade over here and just keep our eyes on this. And hopefully he pops out. Boy, I'm rock solid here. Alright, well, we're idiots because we're set up right where I saw that big old big old bear. A giant body on it. So when Brian and I both were looking up on the mountain, I picked up a bear. And Brian's like, I got him. We assume we're looking at the same bear. Well, apparently that's not the case, because I get up here and get set up on this spot, and Brian is like, I could tell he didn't feel like this was right. He wanted to look at that next ridge over, which is where he was seeing his big chocolate bear. So we've got two bears in front of us somewhere. We never put it together. Brian was saying, is your bear moving up? And I was like, yeah. But his was in the wide open. Mine was in September. We just looked at footage, and two totally different bears just caught him at the same time. So weird. So apparently we've got two nice big bears in front of us, and we can't pick up either one of them right now, but I think we will. Hopefully we pull a double out of this basin. That'd be great. What are the odds?
Well, there's been a pretty cool turn of events. We found the chocolate, which I'm pretty sure is the bear I was watching this morning, which is Chocolate Thunder. And here he is right in front of us, and he's a cool bear. His color is giant. But there is a bright
red lightning.
Red lightning somewhere right here in front of us. Trying to be patient here and kill two bears, because if we go for that one, we'll blow this one out.
But that one is a tank. Just a tank. He's 500 yards out right now.
He's a gorgeous bear.
Decisions, Brian. But now both of these bears are just studs with big old bodies on them. This one's got a nice big old nugget. Pretty dark chocolate color. I know, I think we just sit back and we watch. They're not leaving this area. As tempting as it is to go get thunder, I would hate to blow this one out. We might get a shot at this one, set up where we're at, and then we can go get thunder. Yeah, chocolate is a large. Yeah, we've been watching him feed. He's kind of milling on this little ridge down there, but we're waiting for red lightning to show up here. I don't know how much time we're going to give him, but he's in here, and he might even be bigger, older. He just had a swagger, but it's tough when you got a beautiful, large chocolate. He's 560 yards from here. Last we saw red lightning, he was 300 yards right in here. So, I don't know. We got options, but good options.
The color on this bear is really cool.
Oh, it's just perfect chocolate, all chocolate. This other bear is real red, blonde, bright,
flashy.
He's shining like a diamond on the mountain when you see him. But he's here. He's just got to be behind a tree or something. We just can't quite get eyes on him. But he didn't look like he was getting out of the country anytime soon. Last I saw him, he was just grazing on the open hillside there. So
another turn of events. Dude, we've just found red lightning.
He is a tank. Red lightning is my bear. He's got shoulders. He's got ass cheeks. He walks with this swagger. He's just so bright. Then we've got contrasting dark brown down here. This one just pops. They're about 250, 300 yards apart. Just split here on the mountain, but What a beautiful coat, eh? Look at his little ears on the side of his head. We got 2 large bears going on. I love it.
All right, it's on. He's going up and over this ridge. We're trying to get there before he leaves the basin. We're gonna be real close.
Well, that bear gave us the slip, so he's in a cut that we can't see into. So we're up these rocks over. We're gonna try to get eyes on him from the other side, but navigating all these cliffs is a struggle.
I think we found a way to get above these cliffs.
Well, we just climbed a bunch of cliffs through them. We're about to peek over this lip here where we last saw him. Looked like he was angled up, so we went way above him. We're gonna peer over this. Here's a little saddle with some snow. Maybe get lucky and get eyes on him. He could have just kept cruising, but we don't know. We failed. We got over here. Last we saw the bear skirted this little hump down below us. And we lost him in this draw, so we got above him. The only thing we can think of is he came up this gut, up and over into the abyss. We have no idea. But it's getting late. We're gonna have to go back to camp, which is a long ways away. We're gonna leave Chocolate Thunder down here. Do the same thing tomorrow and see if we can't pick him up. But it's too bad we're so close to getting this really nice big bear, but I think we did everything we could.
Well, sun's going down. So, gonna lose light here pretty soon. But this is a beautiful walk. Walking this ridge out.
Are you on him?
Yes. I'm shaking.
Oh, man. Well, that was a little nuts. You never want to have to use the predator call, but...
In this country. Holy crap.
So we had Chocolate over on this ridge, and I was trying to stop him to get him to turn and give me a shot. And so I start screaming on this thing. Oh yeah, I'm shaking on that one. And then I hear a bunch of, did you hear all that? Cracking? And this big old jet black just comes busting out. I don't know, I had to freehand shoot him because he was getting close.
I had the camera.
What is he, 30 yards?
And then I was like, I had to stand up when you stood up, and I'm like, you're gonna freehand shoot him.
I had to. I couldn't. He was too close. This little hump right here. So I just had to freehand him. But 30 yards straight on.
Uncomfortably intense. I'm looking over my shoulder. There was a grizzly space.
Yeah, then we saw a grizz. Last thing I wanted to do was squeal on this, but I wanted to turn this guy. But we just walked through here, Brian.
I know.
We just came crashing through here. And what, a half a dozen squeals on this thing? And that bear is racing in. Like on a mission.
Well, let's get on him, because I don't want to do this in the dark.
Yeah, he's right here. Holy smokes. That was nuts.
It's nerve-wracking.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are about to shoot that bear, and then the other bear just comes busting in on us. That was close, too. He wasn't slowing down. Even when we both stood up, he didn't really even... He was like, I'm coming. He's bold. All right, folks, we interrupt this video to talk a little bit about what you just saw and what went down. Because much to our shock and horror, we
missed something.
Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't see that bear come into the predator call until after the hunt was over. In fact, I was
way after
I was at home on my computer, and I was going over the footage, and we had talked about the bear you shot, where it came from.
And we were wrong. Dead wrong.
We thought for sure it must have just appeared from behind us or something.
It all made sense. Like, I told that story when we got back from our trip, and now that you send me a message, like a video, it's not the same story anymore.
It flipped
the bear
upside down.
Didn't come from where I thought it did. It came from a whole other area.
So I get home and I'm looking at the footage and I'm like, okay, where did that black bear, where was he? And I see the little black dot and I'm like, oh, he's moving around. Oh, there he is, How in the world did we not see that bear there? And then you do the call and I see not just him, but the other bear running up the hill. And I was like, I got physically sick.
Like, it was shocking enough to see where the black bear came from. What was more shocking was to see the actual bear that we went all the way over there for, where he was. And how did we miss him?
I took a screenshot and circled the bears, and then I took some video and I sent it to you, and I was like, dude, this is going to blow your mind. And I sent it to you, and I think your response was, in text, it was,
I feel nauseous.
And I was like, me too, because my life was in danger. What if that was a grizzly or that bear came in? And then it dawned on me. I was like, is Ryan worried about that or the fact he didn't get the bear he was after?
I didn't get the bear I was after. That was a beautiful bear.
Ryan was nauseous because he didn't get the...
And now we've got like more video showing how just beautiful that bear was. And he was right there in our pocket.
What if we didn't run a camera?
We would have never known that bear came into us. So
doesn't that creep you out?
Yeah. It makes you think back how many things happen on the mountain that you have no idea really happened because you don't always have a camera on, or the angle isn't just perfect. I mean, to actually capture, you holding that camera and capture that bear, both bears coming all the way across that canyon right into our lap. We never even saw him till the black bear was basically right on us. I've got an excuse. I did have a little stump right here. I don't know what your excuse is.
Okay, wait. This is the thing. Like, people can't see my angle. I'm looking down a camera lens on this bear, and I'm holding the other camera straight out like this. I'm not managing this camera. And in fact, you are methodical on your shots. Like you like make sure you never miss, to the point where I'm like, shoot him already. Shoot him already. He just keeps getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
It gave me enough time to turn the camera on it and then pick the camera off the ground and film you shoot it.
He was nice and close at that point. Very nice and close.
Way too close. 30
So
yards from us.
Yeah.
And we didn't see him.
That's just wrong. We had him. We had the bear that close.
What is your takeaway from this?
James not coming with us could have killed us, Brian. That's all I know.
And I blame James.
I wish he'd have been there.
I blame James for most of it, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the lack of photography and photos from this trip, I blame James for as well.
Very few great photos to post it right now because James wasn't with us.
James really let us down, and that's the other lesson.
Well, and I think we
learned.
talked about two guys. So, yeah, James and Jeff Lusk. They should be coming with us next trip.
That's right. All right, folks, thanks for watching our show. We really appreciate the feedback. It's been fun. And look forward to the next episode. The next one is good, too. And the fourth one's going to be good, too.
They're both good. Lots of excitement.
Hey, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed that gritty film. This YouTube channel is exclusively hunt films. There's no other content published here. So if you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not already, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a gritty film production. And if you want to see more behind-the-scenes gear discussions and other podcast content, check out our other YouTube channel, Gritty Gear and Podcast. And for gritty discounts, events, and merch, check out our website at briancall.com.